What's up, guys? I'm going to do my second commentary today, and I'm going to do it on the subject of how to play from behind in your lane. And the reason I've chosen this topic is I feel like this is a very important aspect of the game that gets often overlooked because people are too worried about dominating their lane and winning their lane. And often, when players fall behind in their lane, they kind of just write that lane off. They're like, alright, I'm behind, I'm just going to go all in. If it doesn't work, I'm 0-2, and then it just snowballs out of control. That's the way a lot of lanes go. Or on the opposite side, you can get the players that will go 0-1, and then they'll just basically sit under their tower and get what farm they can get, or wait for a jungle gank. But I'm going to show you how to turn the lane round into a winning position for yourself without any jungler help at all. So the first thing to do is, you'll see in this clip here is me falling behind to begin with. You can see this Fiora out-trading me. I play terrible basically. She kills me, she outplays me towards the early levels. And she lived on like 4 HP or something there. But even still, she did outplay me. There's nothing more to it. I completely messed up in the early levels and let her take the advantage. And she pressed it very well. So, this is where the subject's going to come in. I've fallen behind in the lane, and this is what you want to do at this point here. Right? See the creep wave here? Fiora could not push the creep wave to my tower because she didn't know where my jungler was. If she was to push to my tower and my jungler would come, I get an assist, she dies, jungler gets all the XP, it's a win-win for our team. So she does the smart thing to do, you don't know where the jungler is, you should back. Also a tip that you guys should take on. If you don't know where the jungler is and you're low HP, you should always back off. Anyways, because of this situation, it means I can freeze this creep wave here. You see me trimming down the wave here. That's so when I trade with Fiora, there's not this overwhelming creep wave, which I take massive amount of damage from. It's like a manageable wave. It's going to push towards me all the time, as you can see, but it's not going to instantly kill me if I hit Fiora. So, the reason this is so effective, number one, because she's open to jungle ganks, and it closes down the chance of me being ganked, apart from Dove, but that doesn't really happen at this elo. So, that's the obvious situation. That's what you'll see when you look at this instantly. You'll see, alright, you want to freeze it so you don't get ganked, it's being defensive, you're near your tower. But there's also the bigger reason for this. The reason, like the way you snowball the lane back in your favor is probably from what you can already see is happening here is the trades I'm all of a sudden winning every trade. And it's not because the Fiora is bad, and it's not because I'm a really good Riven at all. The reason I'm winning every trade here is because every trade that happens on my terms. When I want to trade, we trade. When I want to disengage, we disengage. I know what's happening before she does because I'm making all the decisions in this situation. So it's almost impossible for her to out-trade me even though she has more damage than me. Because of this constant trading, I will slowly edge my way back into the lead due to the experience advantage with making her having to back, and then when she backs being able to shove her wave under the tower and she misses it, and also I'm getting more CS than she is. I'm hitting more CS than her, so I'm gaining. You only gain a slight bit more of XP, but you do still gain more. It's mainly like playing the XP game. Here you can see me getting ahead of myself. I went into trade with Fiora thinking, alright, I've got a couple Dorn's Blades, maybe I can go for it now. Because generally around between 4 and 6, Riven is stronger than Fiora, and between 1 and 4, Fiora is stronger than Riven. But it's very slight, like the Riven can win between 1 and 4, and the Fiora can win between 4 and 6. But it's just a general concept of it, that the strength between the champions. Anyways, I got completely chunked out, lost the trade, needed to flash because her Q was just about to come off cooldown. And here you can see the jungler coming up to help me. This is another bonus of it being under the tower, but to be honest, the pig just kind of screws me over here. She breaks my freeze, kind of annoys me. But it's okay, because the lane's going to push back out into the middle of the lane for the second time in the game. The first time was obviously at level 1, where I got my ass kicked and I died. And then the second time was at level 5 where we traded with each other and she got my flash. So because of these two previous occasions, she's obviously feeling very confident about going in for trades with me when I'm not near my tower. But this time I'm level 6, something she obviously didn't factor in, or just cockily thought she'll win anyway because she's on higher health. Anyway, she ends up dying, and this is like reaping the reward of my early patience, if you will. Like the whole freeze, the whole grinding back into the lane XP wise and 1 CS at a time kind of led to that point right there. Yes, she kind of gave me it for free, but it was going to come at some point anyways because I had the level advantage. Riven is just generally a lot stronger than Fiora in a 1v1 at this stage of the game when they're on even footing, and I would consider us to be even at that point because of the disparity in the levels and also the fact that I was about 20 CS above her And that's 20 CS is equal to 1 kill in general, depending on whether you get cannon minions, ranged minions, stuff like that. But in general, 20 CS is equal to 1 kill. So we were about even at that point. I was a bit lower on HP than she was, but then I was a level higher than her, level 6, the big level. I would have considered myself ahead of her, but she went for it anyway. She obviously felt confident. Now, the only thing I need to consider left in this lane is to not die when she has ult, and I don't. As you can see in this clip right here, she has ult because she's level 6. Obviously, when I killed her, she was 5. So she 100% has ultimate right now, and I don't. But the instant my ultimate comes off cooldown, I go for it. Because I know I'm going to win it because I'm level 7 to her 6, and I've got more gold than her. She comes out of it, I win the trade, I completely whiff the ult. What I did wrong there was, the ult was fine, I guess, but I didn't factor in that she had flash. Whereas, that's where I made my mistake, because I should have known she had flash. That's where I messed up. But, anyways, well played by her. She flashed the ult, fair play, but I would still put it down to me playing bad, more than anything. Anyways, it turns out being completely irrelevant because of what's about to happen right here. And there goes Fiora's game. That is game over for Fiora. Thank you for your participation in this game. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought. Good, bad, shit, whatever it may be. Because I have absolutely tons of little topics like this which I can go in and cover if you guys want to hear it. But then again, if I'm complete shite, there's no point. So just let me know what you think. Anyways, go and watch another one of my videos or some shit like other YouTubers say. Go and do something. Peace.